Welcome to GHD's Workstation Ergonomics Awareness Training to encourage and facilitate dynamic, ergonomic work environments for our employees. GHD is committed to providing all employees safe, healthy, and productive work environments. To do this, ergonomic risk factors must be identified, assessed, and eliminated or mitigated. Ergonomics is a scientific discipline focused on understanding interactions between humans and other system elements. Ergonomic strategies are implemented to design work environments and identify tools to help us find a balance between comfort, efficiency, and productivity, specific to you and your job role. Work-related musculoskeletal disorders or injuries, WMSDs, affect the muscles, nerves, tendons, ligaments, joints, cartilage, and spinal discs, which may be attributed to or aggravated by work. Early reporting of signs and symptoms of WMSDs can initiate prompt intervention to mitigate injury. Common signs and symptoms experienced include reduced ability to participate in activities of daily living, for example, cleaning, cooking, gardening, and/or performing work activities, soreness or pain in the affected area, decreased grip strength, muscle cramping, stiffness or swelling in the joints, weakness or loss of movement, tingling or numbness, and burning or aching. There are risk factors associated with equipment setup or using equipment unsuitable for your body type. Some factors include pressure in your arms, wrists, and hands if the chair height is unsuitable, strain on your lower back if the chair doesn't provide adequate back support, unsuitable seat depth may lead to contact pressure and pins and needles on the back of your legs and thighs. As employees, we must all complete the Workstation Ergonomics training and self-assessment annually. Report risks early via BWise HSE incident. Report only. Make positive changes to our work environment and habit. Utilize best practice and equipment provided in an appropriate manner. Consciously take breaks and stretch throughout the day. You will be asked to complete the HSE 017 Workstation Inspection Checklist, which provides you with the opportunity to implement ergonomic solutions for your daily regular tasks. You may be required to reassess your work environment if you've experienced discomfort and feel you need assistance, your work location changes, 1 year has passed since initial assessment, or your work tasks change. Let's identify improvements you can make to achieve a more positive ergonomic work environment. We all work in an office, in the field, or a combination of both. Some travel for work, spending significant amount of time in vehicles, airports, or on planes. While our jobs and tasks vary, the basic physical demands are the same. Sitting, standing, and moving environmental factors contributing to our overall health and ergonomic well-being include lighting, temperature, noise, vibrations, family or home life stressors, time pressures and deadlines, mental health and wellness. Your chair height and tilt should be adjusted so your thighs are horizontal, hips slightly higher than knees, and feet rest comfortably on the floor. You should have about a 2-finger gap between the chair pan and the back of your knees. If your feet don't reach the floor, you may need a footrest. Adjust the backrest angle so you're comfortably reclined and not sitting at a 90-degree angle. Your elbows should be parallel or slightly higher than your desktop. Your shoulders should be relaxed, and you shouldn't strain to reach the keyboard. Adjust the backrest height so the convex, curved part of the chair fits comfortably into the curve of your lower back. Armrests can encourage uncomfortable postures by preventing you from getting close enough to your desk, being too high, leading to prolonged shrugging of shoulders, obstructing your elbows while working, or leading you to lean on one armrest if they're too low. If you can't adjust the armrests to support a comfortable posture, they should be removed.
Shutterstock Music.
When using sit-stand equipment workstations, Cornell University facility professor Alan Hedge recommends 20 minutes sitting in a comfortable neutral posture, 8 minutes standing for a sit-stand workstation, 2 minutes of stretching, moving, walking, stretching, etc. It is important to remember that these are guidelines and that each individual should find their just right ratio that works for them.
Shutterstock Music.
Your eyes constantly adjust to your environment by shortening and lengthening muscles to change the shape of your eye's lenses for focusing. Viewing objects, screens, or equipment in an awkward position may lead to vision and body discomfort. Here are some tips for setting up your workstation. Place your screen approximately an extended arm's length away. Adjust the screen height so the majority of work completed sits eye level. If you use bifocal or multifocal lenses, slightly lower the monitor height to avoid bending your neck backwards for long periods. Dual screens should be set up for frequency of use. Follow the general rule of 70-30 or 50-50. If you undertake most of your work on one primary monitor, 70%, place your reference monitor 30% to the side. If you use both monitors equally, 50-50, position your monitors so your nose is directly in the middle of them. When shifting focus between screens, rotate your chair rather than your torso. Computer screen glare and reflections can lead to eye strain and headaches. Position your screens perpendicular to any windows or strong light sources. You may also need to use the buttons usually found at the front of the monitor to adjust color, brightness 50%, contrast 75%. A reach radius refers to the location and arrangement of frequently used items on your desk for easy access and avoiding overreaching. For example, items used on a regular basis should be within arm's reach. Items used less frequently can be placed further away in your secondary reach radius. Laptops are designed for short-term use and portability. They don't support comfortable postures for prolonged use. Reduce the risk of discomfort or injury from laptop work by docking the device to an adjustable screen, external keyboard and mouse when working away from the office, and frequently rotating between typing and other activities. This is not necessary for short-term use, such as within meeting rooms.
Shutterstock Music.
Telephones, where still in use, should be positioned closely if used often and on the side that you naturally use. For continuous or frequent data entry from paper documents, use a document holder between the keyboard and monitor, or place the screen slightly to one side with the document holder directly in front. How your work tasks are structured can impact your health and how you work. For example, tasks that require repetitive actions or holding static postures for long periods can lead to boredom, fatigue, physical strain, and in some cases, injury. Psychosocial and environmental factors also impact our ability to perform work safely, comfortably, and efficiently. Our bodies don't respond well to sitting or standing in static postures, or performing repetitive, monotonous tasks for extended periods. Incorporating a mixture of short and long breaks throughout the day can reduce stress and strain on your eyes and body, promote circulation and mental alertness through movement, and refresh your energy levels so you can return focused and ready. Let's look at some tips for structuring work tasks and breaks. Aim to change your posture every 30 to 60 minutes. This includes standing, sitting, walking, leaning forward and backward, crossing your legs, kneeling, whatever works for you. Adopt various comfortable postures throughout the day. Listen to your body and avoid adopting these for long periods. Establish the time of day when you're most productive and schedule important tasks during these times. Spend some time outside in the fresh air. Have walk and talk or standing meetings. Go and talk to your colleagues instead of calling, emailing, or messaging. Visit GHD's Wellbeing portal on iConnect for some helpful tips to reduce negative stress. If practiced as part of a regular exercise program, stretching can help relieve muscle tension and discomfort from prolonged exposure to static postures at your workstation. A balanced, nutritious diet can also improve cognitive function, boosting your workplace performance. To improve your general health and well-being, performance at work, and prevent discomfort at your workstation, it is recommended we adopt a balanced, nutritious diet and a combination of movements, stretches, and exercise. For more information and helpful tips, please visit Wellbeing at GHD. If you experience mild pain or discomfort and/or identify inefficiencies in your workstation setup, please report the issue to your supervisor, HSC team member, or local ergonomic advisor immediately so that the situation can be resolved. They will help review your workstation to provide suitable recommendations to address your concerns and additional support if required. WMSDs are a recognized workplace hazard and one of the most prevalent lost time injuries and illnesses across industries. At GHD, there are several ways to report ergonomic issues: workstation inspection checklist, behavior observations, Be Wise report. Let's review. Number 1. Ergonomic strategies help us find a balance between comfort, efficiency, and productivity, specific to you and your job role. 2. Ergonomics is a process that helps identify, assess, and control our exposure to physical and psychosocial risks. 3. Guidelines are just that, guidelines. Everyone is built differently and works differently, so your actual setup may differ to accommodate your specific needs. Apply these recommendations to set yourself up for safety and success. 4. A combination of regular movement, exercise, stretches, and a balanced diet is vital for optimizing your workplace performance and reducing workplace discomfort. 5. Set reminders on your phone or computer to prompt position changes and breaks throughout the day. 6. Early reporting is critical to effective early management of workstation-related discomfort. Now that you've completed this ergonomic training session, you should be able to define ergonomics, describe your responsibilities in the ergonomics program, identify signs, symptoms, and contributing factors for ergonomic issues, implement ergonomic strategies in your work environment, and recall ergonomic and whole body health benefits. If you have any questions or require assistance, Number 1. Please ergonomic strategies help us find a balance between comfort, on efficiency, and productivity. Or contact your local specific to you and your job ergonomics advisor for help. Ergonomics is a process that helps identify, you're solely responsible for your body exposure. It's your physical and psychosocial risks. Keep safe. 3. And keep active. Guidelines are just